guys someone we know very well, another one of my students.
I know Joe Gacy very well myself. He has the reputation of being a bully and taking any means necessary to get a victory.
Well, Joe was a pretty good kid from the day I met him, but he seems to develop an attitude now. Really doesn't like the people, fans, especially ACPW fans. These people, you know, they come to see a good time, and Joe could care less about them. He's all about himself.
And to be honest, DJ, Joe has gained an attitude because of his success. He's done very well for himself in the short time that he's been wrestling.
This is a bar mitzvah. Now I know that. Oh!
Niles Young being accompanied to the ring by the beautiful Noelle Harlow.
Now Noelle Harlow, I know her quite well. Niles Young, I've faced him many a times. Unfortunately, he's never got a win over me. But he does now have the lovely Noelle Harlow. I see the fans drooling in the front row, but they seem to have a bit of a problem. You know, they're just like Joe. They have something in common, these two. They really do not like the fans.
You know, it's funny, DJ, you talk about attitude problems, and I can't think of anyone with more of an attitude and more of an edge to him than Niles Young.
I don't know how a guy like Niles Young ends up with a girl like Noelle Harlow, but what I will say is she is the mastermind behind a lot of what Niles does. Both these young competitors are tremendous talents. Niles Young has held titles in many companies, been all over the country. Joe Gacy is just a young upstart, but he's made debuts in EWA in Maryland. He's traveled off. He's wrestled for Off of the Wild, Samoan's company, WXW. This kid is getting around. He is making a reputation for himself.
That is absolutely true, DJ. It's just a shame that that these young competitors have such an attitude, and they've let success really get to their heads.
Well, they both seem to have an attitude like there's a chip on their shoulders. I mean, I can't see what kind of chip Niles would have, though.
But what I can see is Noelle Harlow's assets quite well from this point of view, DJ.
From what I understand, Noelle likes to call them her personal distractions. Joe trying to get some a piece from this crowd.
You know, Joe Gacy and Niles Young do not like this crowd, but again, it's very obvious that this crowd does not take a liking to either men.
Well, Joe Gacy is new to ACPW here, and he's making a name for himself already. This crowd don't like him, and he's just giving it to him. It's like
Niles looking for approval and not
look like they're giving it to Niles either.
This crowd wants no part of it.
Now Noelle looks like she's getting some approval. Oh, it looks like everybody likes Noelle, but hates Niles and Joe.
I think
I have to agree with him.
Case closed.
It seems that they're making a little bit of a deal. Look at the look on Noelle bending over. Oh, Niles attacks him. As I said, there's those distractions, you know. I mean, you can't help it with a woman like Noelle Harlow.
Niles now working over Joe Gacy after that sneak attack with that stiff clothesline. Not quite a lariat, but a stiff clothesline nonetheless.
You know, both these men will take any means necessary. As you can see, Niles is, choking Joe. But you got to always watch for the sultry Noelle Harlow there.
Oh, and a stiff chop to the chest.
She's always lurking in the back.
Shoulder tackle.
Niles is up. Side step. Oh, and he gets chopped back by Joe.
A chop of his own.
Joe's screaming, making some noise. Oh!
There's that famous hip toss neck breaker.
Hip toss neck breaker that Joe Gacy calls it.
Joe Gacy with the advantage at this point. Niles Young just taking a breather.
Joe gets a lot from horror movies. He's a big horror movie fan, and Saw 5 seems to be coming out. He takes it very personally for some reason. He totally believes in the movie's life and things. You know, he has that very dangerous finish, the living dead driver.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're unfortunate enough to get on the end of that thing, it's a guaranteed lights out for Joe Gacy's opponent.
Looks like Niles Young taking his time here. You know,
Niles Young is taking his time because he can. He's
calling for a timeout there, and you know you would need one after that neck breaker.
I mean, DJ, as we all know, there are no timeouts in wrestling, but Niles Young trying it once again.
Oh! Niles sneaks in, and Joe kicks the ropes, and it catches him right in the not so nice area there. Oh! Niles repays the favor as the ref's back. Checking on things.
The dastardly tactics are out tonight, DJ Hyde.
All right, Noelle Harlow using her distractions on the crowd. I see a couple of gentlemen over there. A double eye rake. They rake each other's eyes. See, I told you, these two have a lot in common. It seems like everything they're doing is in common.
Yeah, absolutely, DJ.
Now, a double foot stomp. These guys are on the same wavelength.
Does the term any means necessary really do justice for either of these men?
Oh, a drop toe hold. Are we going to see a small 619 up? Oh, and there's that distraction. Noelle Harlow. Oh, Noelle. Look at using her powerfully long legs to choke Joe Gacy.
A head scissor of her own on one Joe Gacy.
As I said, I know Noelle Harlow quite well. You know, it's sad to say that Niles Young was once very loved around here. You know, I personally introduced them, which is probably the worst mistake I've ever made in my life, because I'd be loving with Noelle Harlow. and wouldn't.
They're Niles Young with a suplex, and Joe Gacy has been known to get a temper. I'm interested to see if it comes out tonight, and how much so.
Looks like Niles is smartening up, going after that leg.
If Joe Gacy doesn't have knee problems, he may very well so after tonight.
Oh, big DDT to the knee.
Niles really working over that knee. Niles Young, the veteran that he is, may be taking too much time here. I mean, even kissing Noelle Harlow.
Get a kiss from Noelle might be something that'll cost him this match.
Can you blame him though, DJ? Can you blame him?
Hey, man. Looks like shades of Ric Flair, figure four. We're gonna see. And he's got it locked in the middle of the ring.
This submission maneuver has finished off many men. Can Joe Gacy make it to the ropes?
Harlow. Well, watch as Niles sits there as Joe in the figure four. Noelle helping Niles out, applying extra pressure to him.
Joe doing the smart thing, keeping his shoulders off the mat, even with the excruciating pain that he is in.
Noelle pulling on Niles' arm to apply that added pressure. Oh, and look, the ref finally sees it. Niles releases the hold.
The ref should really do something about Noelle Harlow.
Now that'll tell you right there how tough Joe Gacy is. This kid's one of the toughest kids I've ever seen come down to the Combat Zone Wrestling Academy. He's gone through so much. A normal man would have tapped out and given up an hour ago in there with a guy the caliber of Niles Young.
You know, it's right, DJ. I mean, he does have an attitude, but then again, he backs it up in a lot of cases.
Niles sitting there looking cockily.
Very nice head snap on Joe.
He needs to really stop, staring at Noelle. It could be his undoing. I mean, Noelle is a beautiful woman, but once you get in the ring, it's all business.
Short 2 count there on Joe Gacy, and again grabbing the knee. It's very obvious he's in pain, and it's very obvious he needs to do something.
Oh, and Niles back to that knee.
Niles Young playing to the audience.
Look at him now. He's going, who's the man? Look at him. He's getting cocky with that big smile of his.
When Niles Young gets confident, there's not many people better. But when Joe Gacy fires back, there's not many people who can stop him.
He could be overconfident. Joe with a reversal. Showing that leg. He's hobbling in. Oh, takes a big kick.
Did not pick up enough steam there.
For that, Joe fighting out the power. Fall away slam.
Wow. Joe Gacy
Both
put
men are
everything
down.
that he had in that fallaway slam.
Noel Harlow trying to get behind her man, but this crowd really wants none of that. They do not like either one of these competitors. See Joe slowly working up to his feet.
Still clenching that knee, though. Will it become a factor?
Well, Niles Young, you know, he still has a lot of things he can come out to, you know. Joe,
Could be a backslide.
Backslide. Joe with a quick count for one, and his feet are on the ropes.
But not enough. That knee's in bad shape. Don't know if he can get enough momentum.
Niles, he's a schoolboy
With the tights.
with the tights. 1, 2.
We need to get a new ref in here, DJ.
Joe's still selling off that knee.
Oh, enough. Niles hesitated.
That was a
fell into a
stupid idea,
backbreaker.
Joe.
But his knee is hurting. Long two
Niles
count
with a kick
there.
out. Joe hobbling around that ring.
What's he looking for here, DJ?
I don't know. He could be going for that living dead driver, but
His knee.
Niles Young, he goes for that Yakuza that he's known for. Oh, and Joe with another backbreaker. But he goes down to that knee. Joe Gacy, you know, showing shades of Roderick Strong. He has many backbreakers in his arsenal. Oh, and Niles kicks out.
That was 2.5 if I've ever seen it, DJ.
Looks like Joe's getting a little frustrated. He's pulling down the straps.
This is that temper I was talking about, DJ.
He starts calling that temper. Looks like he's feeling no pain. What's he going for? The living dead driver, possibly.
Will his knee hold up? Will it?
Joe's hobbling out there. He's stepping around. It's like Niles trying to fight out of it. What is this?
The torture rack submission.
Oh, well, Noel gets in there. Joe better watch out, man. Niles is an array of deadly things. Oh, and that Yakuza kick. Oh!
Right.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, and Joe Gacy. As I said, Noel Harlow would be the undoing. Noel Harlow is the undoing of a lot of men, but Niles Young, you know, he seems to use her in every way he can.
What a competitive matchup, though.
He's got the Schwarzfoot. That's a lucky man out there. Picked up the W.